doing YouTube, we want to ensure that we avoid part-time, subscribers and dead subscribers. Part-time subscriber is someone who, they're only here for a short period of time. I would even say that. A part-time subscriber is someone they're just there every now and then. Like, they just sub to you for a short period of time. There's this concept on YouTube called sub for sub, and the way sub for sub works is essentially someone else subs to you and then they sub you back. And it's so transactional. It should never be like that. The way I see it is you should sub to someone out of the willingness of your own heart. You shouldn't have to. This is something I used to always do in the past, like 5 years ago. When I had a gaming channel, everyone's kind of fishing for subs, those kids. I was 14 then, so what would always happen is someone will go in the comment section. They'd always comment this bullshit like, "Oh, sub for sub." It seems, that's so cool. It's not, man. It may be cool in the moment, but they're essentially just using you for your own personal profit. But there's so much irony to that also, and it's ironic because later on, they're gonna check their subscription list. As I'm speaking from experience as well, because I would used to do this sub for sub bullshit, and it links to the whole part-time subscriber thing. So until you check your subscription one day, and then you see a certain person, anyone, and that certain person is the person you subbed for subs for, and let's say a few weeks go by, maybe even days, because when you don't care about something, trust me, you will forget about it within the blink of an eye, the speed of light, I'm telling you. And then you look at the description list, and you're thinking to yourself, yeah, who is that again? You don't remember, you forgot. You forgot who that was. And so naturally, what you're going to do, you're going to unsubscribe, right? You would think that you pressed the sub button by accident. Maybe at times that does happen, but more so out of 10, you probably didn't, and you probably just subbed in by accident. Well, you thought you subbed in by accident, but it was the sub for sub thing. But you don't catch on, and you don't bother to catch on because you found that person boring. So why bother? Remember, right? And that's what I'm talking about. That's the part-time subscriber. They're only here for the time being. They're kind of like crack addicts, drug addicts, They're just giving you something to sniff for a temporary pleasure. And then that pleasure is going to go away, and then you're left with your own misery again. You're back at your same sub count that you had when you met. That's not a good way to go about things. Guys, I tell you, this hay fever is killing me, bro. I put Vaseline in my nose, so if my nose looks glossy, my nose looks glossy, that's why. And even then, yeah, these flowers are fucking killing me, bro. But I'm doing this for the content, man. These are the sacrifices you need to make. You love what you do. We'll find a way to keep going, despite these, misfortunes. So, yeah, spring's not my strong suit, neither is summer, but I'm sure it's good to get some air outside, And that's a part-time subscriber. Don't be a dead subscriber as well. So dead subscriber, and this is why I'm big on not telling this is subjective to the personalities, your friends or family may have in regards to what type of content they would watch. Don't just tell your friends, your family about your YouTube channel. And this is no reason why I don't do it, because if I do it, let's say my family, for instance, I just don't want them watching my videos, It's not the type of videos they would watch. Let's use parents, for instance. It's the things I say in my videos, the way I talk, I'm just very raw. I just wouldn't want my mum, to watch my videos, naturally. They don't want to. I'm not saying all my videos are bad. And no, I don't think any of my videos are bad, but some topics I dwell into is just something I'd not want my parents to see, And I believe that's normal. We're all wearing a mask in a way. The same way, I'll speak to my friends different to how I speak to my mum. I may swear a lot more with my friends, and less, informal. Well, formal, and that's normal. And it's like, I put that the side, I speak to you like I speak to my friends. It's like, some people just don't need to see it. And that's absolutely a normal thing. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. It's like, you wouldn't walk out with your fucking cock erect, no towel, in front of your mum, right? No, it's fucking disgusting. But you would do it with your wife, wouldn't you? Yeah, because this is a great thing. She's yours. Do you see what I mean? It's the same scenario kind of applies with YouTube. Exact same thing, not much different. And yeah, it kind of links back to the dead subscriber. The reason why I mentioned that in particular, but we gotta get out of this area. My nose is flipping killing me, bro. I might even. Last few minutes of the video, but the reason why I said dead subscriber is because, hey, this is what I used to do like 5 years ago when I was fishing for subscribers when I had the gaming channel. I would sub to anyone and everyone. So I just sub to anyone. I don't really care. You know, I was just impatient. You have those days you're impatient, you're on the channel. You wanna be sub to everyone, right? So I'd go on my mom's phone, or sister's phone, and brother's phone, and make them subscribe to me. Because I just wanted that dopamine rush of, getting a subscriber as fast as possible. It's ironic because they don't watch you anyway, and they didn't for the most part. So it's kind of like a dead subscriber. It's like they're just there for the sake of being there. And I mean dead subscriber in a metaphorical sense. I know unfortunately there are extreme circumstances. Well, not really extreme, it's way more common than you think. I mean, people use YouTube every day, people die every day. When you literally have a dead subscriber on your channel who's passed away, that's different. But I'm talking about dead subscribing in metaphorical senses, and they sub to your channel just for the sake of subscribing. They know they will never ever watch you. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about, and it's what we need to avoid. So I'm gonna end this off now. Don't become a part-time subscriber via doing sub to sub for someone. It's a stupid concept. It's just transaction. We don't really gain anything. And don't be a dead subscriber and just make fake accounts and sub to your channel, because you're really shooting yourself in the leg. You really are. And it's like, how many accounts are you gonna do before you get satisfied? Well, till you get a million, yeah, good luck doing that. Trust me, it gets tiring. Even 1,000 alone. That's all I have to say. Don't be a dead or part-time subscriber. We want to earn, and it's gonna take a lot longer. But if you win someone's heart, it's 10 times more fulfilling. And you'll grow quicker, ironically too. So keep that in mind. I fucked up the end, so keep that in mind.